I took 90 days to find balance in my life, and I captured these moments so hopefully you could be inspired to soul blaze your life. I'm so excited. I just got off the phone with Shellie Hunt, who is one of my close friends and colleagues. She is also the founder of Women of Global Change, which is a charity that holds So Vegas, here we come.
So you soul blaze. I just got to go here.
Yes.
Because you're like one of the most dynamic women I know of in this area. What is the biggest thing you find for human beings as far as soul blazing, for us to be connected to life?
Well, I think in life, in order to be happy, you have to get really deep inside, and you're not going to get joy from the outside or your accomplishments. It's going to give temporary joy, just like a piece of cake will. But in order to really be happy, you have to go internal. And that's part of this 90-day journal, because I lost my best friend, I lost my mom, I lost my dad. And I'm like, oh, wow, this is a really weird place. And it was like, oh, I kind of get to reinvent myself. You know, after you go through the grieving and all that, you just say, who am I? Because it was always, oh, what does my friend want to do? Or I got to please my dad, I got to please my mom. And, you know, caretaking for 7-8 years. And so I thought, oh, now it's my time. And I didn't even have time to think, because I'm so busy working all the time with clients and this and that and traveling and being a mom. And I thought, you know what, 90 days, I'm retired. I even told my daughter, I'm off for 90 days, you know, and she's like, even me, Mom? I'm like, I'll see you, but yeah, kind of. So it's been amazing, because once you take the time out, you get to, you know, hear your own thoughts. You get to create your reality, because as you know, our thoughts create a reality. Whatever you think, you don't think from your ears, you think from your head. You think from the picture in your brain, from your past experiences. Whatever you're seeing me here, you're going through your mind and saying, oh, this is right or this is wrong based on your perspective. That's why two people could see, that's why we have Republicans and Democrats seeing the same thing and going, what? Why are we so divided? Because we're going from our same messages. So when you're working with these big celebrities, sometimes I'll just sit there with them and just say, don't talk, and we'll just stare at each other. Sometimes I'll have them just look in the mirror and look into their soul, because they don't look into their soul. What they do is they look into their accomplishments and how other people see them, and they always have to be seen as looking great. And that's part of why I did this documentary. I look horrible, and I don't wear makeup in a lot of it. I'm getting massage on my belly fat, everything. I just lay it all out there for the reason of we are not our bodies. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and we've got to stop saying, I showed a couple of celebrities like, oh my God, you're not wearing makeup. And I'm like, oh my God, that's the thing they got out of the whole thing. You're not wearing makeup. Where's your mask? How could you show the world your face? I'm like, am I that ugly? You know, it's just like, oh my God. It's like, that's what you see first. And it's fascinating to me. It's like, oh my God, I want to strip away more. Why do we have to always do this? So once you get them to look at themselves in the mirror, they start crying. Or when you look at them like this and hold their hands, they start crying, because someone's actually seeing them, somebody's feeling them, and they have all these pent-up emotions inside that are unresolved, and they get them out in their acting roles, which is great, and that's why a lot of them want to be actors. But it's like, no, think of how good your acting will be if you work this out within yourself. And you don't have to go on trips like I do and spend a month in Wadi Rum, or spend, you know, time with a shaman, stay a month in Peru and hear everything that I did. You could just do it an hour a day, or an hour even a week start, or 15 minutes throughout the day of just going, who am I? Looking at yourself in the mirror, making that eye contact, connecting with your soul. How many people believe your thoughts create your reality? Like, really believe it? Okay, so how many of you every morning write down your thoughts or create affirmations of what your thoughts will be that day? Okay, about a quarter of the room raised their hand compared to almost everyone. Because if you really believed your thoughts create your reality, we would work on it more. And that's what I've been doing for these 90 days. I wrote down my affirmations. Who do I want to be? And you start creating these affirmations and, oh my God, we work so much. So I balance my life with work, rest, play, and prayer.
I was just going to ask you, okay, give me an example.
Yeah,
all right.
So like that for us. I'm going, I work all the time. I love my work. Someone's like, you work so much. Like, I do not. I play all the time because I love my work. But I'm like, hey, okay, wait a minute. So I balance my life. You can say it with me, with work.
With work.
Rest, play, and prayer. And prayer meaning just meditation, whatever it is, prayer is to you. And it's just great, you know, and I'm living in a strong, sexy, healthy body, you know. Life is for me, not against me, you know. I trust life, you know. So all these great affirmations, if you start saying them, it's like, oh, whatever happens, I could take 90 days off. People are calling, I'm not answering calls, or I'm saying, sorry, I can't talk, I can't come to that, I can't. Wait, it's me, just me. I'm like, nobody, I'm out 90 days. And it's like so powerful because I've never done that before. I don't know the word no. And you gotta remember, if you don't know the word no, what does your yes mean? Your yes means nothing, and your no, it better be something because you are taking away from your yes. Like you could be working out, you could be meditating, you could be with your daughter, you could be 100 things and you're saying yes to somebody who you don't really care about and somebody who you don't really think, you know, you're just, oh, I feel sorry for them, right? You know, you're caretaking and you can't enable people.
I love you, my friend.
I love you too. Thank you for this, and this is spectacular as always. And of course I say yes to you.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.